What is up? It's back at Pit Talk. I had my little tea tonight. This evening, I had a long day at work, so try not to have some coffee because I don't want to be up all night. So I'm having some non-caffeinated tea. And you know the cup, it's so gotta be me. Sorry I'm late. I didn't want to come. Literally, me. Pissed me at work today. I just hated the whole world, but it's okay. I'm here with my family, my peeps, you guys. I'm so excited. So today, actually, I'm gonna spill this before I freaking even start sipping on it. But hold on, I gotta take a little. I got me some peach detox tea because you know my life's a little crazy. So I'm gonna be doing a Q&A today. I don't know. Did I just say that? I don't know. But I'm gonna be doing a Q&A. There was several good questions asked about. So, okay, the first question that was asked for me today. It's very powerful. I think it's going to be a very hard question to answer because there's a lot of things with this. But what about inspires you to keep going every day? And honestly, it's going to sound really weird, really, like, why is that? But me being in a wheelchair and me having a story to tell. I think a lot of people look at my wheelchair, they want to feel sorry for me, they want to do this and that, and they want to do everything, but realistically, the wheelchair just inspires me to keep going and pushing harder than a lot of other people can. You know, there's been a lot of days that I'm like, fuck this, fuck that, I don't want to do this, I'm not going to do this. But then I'm like, you know what, I just got to get up and do it. And I think, you know, being alone and realizing no one else has to do it, no one else can do it besides me, I think that motivates me too, because when I want something, I want it, and I'm going to get it. Like, I have no philosophy, you know, alligagging, you know, if I really want it. There's been, like, times where I had nothing, and I started, in my life, in the real world of being an adult, I started with nothing. I had a really fucked up life, but I started, you know, I moved on my own, and I realized I had to become something. So it's been a very interesting journey. It started with, you know, moving into this apartment in my, like, next to my hometown that was just not it. It was a very one-road street, country road, just, I don't know, it was just not happy. There was a lot of toxic situations in that, and I just wasn't, and I knew I was, like, at that point in my life where I was going to break, and I was just going to lose everything if I didn't change. And so I was strong enough to get out of that. That was 2 years ago. I was just financially fucked up, physically, mentally, all of it around. I was messed up. Then I realized, okay, I got to make a change and a big move in order to get out of it. And, you know, I'm going to tell you something. Getting out of your comfort zone is going to be the most successful thing you do. As much as we're so in our society, in our world, a lot of people like the comfort. They like comfort of the same thing. So, you know, you try a cheeseburger, all you do is a cheeseburger, and you don't try anything else, you don't know what else you're going to get. You don't know the other opportunities, the different tastes, whatnot. So that's like in life, you know, if you don't get out of that comfort zone, you aren't going to realize what else is out there. So I moved up to Bay City. This is in Michigan. And I moved up to Bay City. That was it was okay. I knew I needed to get set. So took me in 1 month, I got apartment, my insurance all figured out, college, a job, insurance, all that. My finance debt free. I got all that done. I was happy. I was like, okay, this is a new change. I got this. So I started doing that, and I just realized I was just not becoming happy. I was just miserable. I know it wasn't where I was needed to be. And during this pandemic, it taught me a lot. It taught me from what was my darkest moments to what I really realized I needed. I knew I needed better, and I knew I could do better. That's the thing. I knew I could do better. A lot of people, we know we can do better, but we don't do it. We like a comfort zone again. We like to be in our comfort. We're not going to try something new. And just luckily, as a person I am, I'm very adventurous. I got out of that bubble, and I just have gone. And so just the new opportunities keep me going too, the smile on people's face, the motivation. That's one thing that just keeps me going. I'm happy to see other people happy. And lately I've been a bitch. I've been selfish to myself because I deserve it. Everyone deserves to have a selfish part of them. So I've been doing that. So that's what's been motivating me with that. So the other thing is, someone asked me what's my favorite holiday? And that is Christmas. Right now, I don't have any light bulbs, light things on the tree. I like the ornaments. I bought them finally yesterday. I was sick for a whole week, like I said, and then I finally bought the ornaments yesterday, and I literally have not put them up. So lazy me, I've been working a lot, so I just don't have any energy. So when the day off comes, I'll think about it. But yeah, I love Christmas. My biggest thing is I love to give. I love helping others. I love giving. And there's actually my sister's friend runs a nursing home thing, and so they're gonna be doing like a donation for. They're doing donations for all the older people at the nursing home because due to the pandemic, the family can't see them and whatnot. And so I thought that was just a really wholesome thing. So I got a bunch of stuff to donate for them. That I never been like someone to help for charities. I've been kind of like, I'll help my friends, blah blah blah. But now I'm like, fuck friends. At the end of the day, they hurt you out, most likely, whatever. So I just have gone stuff for people that actually would enjoy it, appreciate it, have a smile. I have a heart for older people, so this is like a great thing. So I'm happy to see, that's my biggest thing is Christmas is to give. That's my favorite holiday to give. And this kind of goes along with what the next question is, what's my favorite thing about Christmas is to give. And the biggest thing, like, I moved to Minnesota. My sister lives here. So, like, this year it's going to be nice to actually have family that I love, that I'm around. And, yeah, I'm really excited about that because that's all I have. And that's my world. Like, when we were younger, we used to be vinegar and oil. Or vinegar and water, I don't know. Yeah, vinegar and oil. We just used to not click. And now we're like, we grew up to be a lot alike. My sister is 16 years older than I am, but we grew up to be little, damn it, get your shit done and get it done kind of girl. So that's how we are, great to be like her. So the next question is asked is, what pandemic survival hack for keeping me alive? This is a really interesting one. I'm just going to tell you like a personal story. When the pandemic first started, I lost it. I was so fucked up in my head. I don't know. Like, there's some friends that could tell you, like, who the hell was that bitch? Yeah, there was some of those friends that were like, I don't know how to handle it. I lost it. I had, like, mental breakdowns every day. I could not sustain myself. I was really in a fucked up situation. Then I was like, okay, I realized I needed to make a change. And this is like a big thing in my life, why I'm here. I needed to make a change and I know I could have done better. I had to get to my deepest, darkest moments to become the best of me. And so there's been like I realized I needed to get help. And I really want to encourage it to a lot of people. It's okay to get help. I don't give a shit. If your mama tells you can't get help, I don't give a fuck. Because you're the only one living your life. You're the only one that's going to be there for you throughout the whole entire time of your life. So make sure you're happy before you make everyone else happy. Don't make mom, grandma, dad, siblings, I don't give a shit. Your dog, I don't care. Make yourself happy before you can make anyone else happy. Because, you know what? If you aren't happy, you can't make anyone else happy. So just remember that. And that's what I really realized in this pandemic as well. I never thought I would, this is going to sound so weird, I never owned a TV. I never turned on the TV. I thought TVs was stupid as hell. I was not going to sit there and watch an hour worth of show. I got to be doing something. You got me messed up. And during the pandemic, I bought a TV. Okay? Didn't think I'd turn it on. Started turning it on. Watched two series about All Americans. Can't wait till the third one comes out. That clicked me into start being on Netflix. I watch Netflix almost every night just to calm down, say fuck the world, and at least I'm home. So that's how I am. I love it. I never thought I would actually turn on the TV in my life. and here I am. I listen to music on it sometimes. I always have to have music around me when I'm home because I live alone. So I don't want, I just like that comfort. People like the TV on or music. I like the music. So that's just me. Another question that was asked is, what is it like not being in Michigan? And the truth is, I miss my friends though. That's my biggest thing. I don't miss the environment. I don't miss what was there. I just miss my friends. If my friends could all move here, that would be great. But yet, I'm really glad I took the chance to move away from everyone, alone, and really realize me. I know I've been one of a kind. Ain't nobody gonna calm me down. Like, I've been wild. Yes, I've been living my life here. And you know what? That's okay because I need to do that. I am 21 years old. I'm going to do what I want to do. And ain't nobody change me. I'm always going to be like that, but I'm just playing the wild right now. And so I just think it's very interesting. Like, all I miss is some of my really good friends. Like, my best friend's still there. No matter what, I'm always going to have a best friend. And that's my best friend is my best friend. Like, it's my whole entire world. No matter where the hell we are, no matter 10 years from now, 3 years from now, we will always pick up a book and the page we left off and just start right back up on from it. We never have to question anything. We never have to be like, okay, well, we didn't talk for 5 days. Like, are you pissed? Because you know what? At the end of the day, we're adults. We're going to live our life. We will connect when we need to connect. So I think that's a very powerful thing during this in Michigan. I really think that was something, that's all I miss. I miss some of the scenes there, like up north and whatnot, but we have it in Minnesota, so it's a change. So another question that was asked is, what's the most challenging thing about being in a wheelchair and making friends? So I'm going to do the first part. I'm going to kind of do these two different questions because I think these are two different answers that need to be said. The most challenging thing about being in a wheelchair is the accessibility in public. I am always out. I'm always out and about. Like, I'm never home. So I see a lot of situations out in the public. And the biggest challenge is things are not handicapped accessible as they should be. If you, like, not being in a wheelchair, you're not going to think about this. You're not going to realize this. But if, like, next time you just go look, just kind of see this or whatnot. If you realize there's, like, those handicap sticker things, and then, you know how they have the cutouts for getting up under the ramp or whatever, for the sidewalk or not? Yeah, well, if you ironically look at that in the parking lot, the handicap thing parking is never where the cutout is. I'll tell you a story. When I moved to the cities here, me and my neighbor, she's my world, I love her. We went to go get a drink, and this was, when things were open back up again, and she's like, this is stupid. I've never seen a bar have the outdoor seating on the handicap thing. I'm like, these damn discriminated motherfuckers. So, you know what? We still did. Because you know what? I don't see myself in a wheelchair. We just get up and figure it out. We get there. We go inside because it's raining. We're not going to sit outside while it's raining. It was summer, but it was raining. We weren't dealing with all that, So we go in. They were all like bar stool level tables. And there was one person, one family that had the lower thing. And there was a family. They sat there and watched. And we were like, okay. And they were getting done with their dinner. So I was like, okay, maybe. We sat there for about 10 minutes. Nothing. The minute we fucking leave. And no, don't mind me. They could hear us have a whole ass conversation with us. And they literally leave right behind us. And I was like, if the balls I have now today that I had like 2 months ago, she'd be damned to say a damn word. But we just walked out. We were just talking shit about it in the car, and then we moved on. Now, I'm like, did you not realize that we needed that seat and you just sat there? Like, that's me now. I'm a bitch, okay, because I'm sick of people screwing me over. So that's that, and I noticed the cutout, there was no cutout. And it was all around, there was no cutout. It was like, the cutout that was there was behind the building. And it makes no logical sense. Again, so it's very interesting what the city like is. It's very surprising, but what is very interesting as well is there are a lot of disabled people. There are a lot of different varieties of different people here that just very, it makes me want to glow too. I love it. There's a very different way of how people treat each other, which I love it. I'm like they call it the Western girls, and I feel like Minnesota has that Western people all nice and bougie and cool, and and I don't know. That's how I feel. They're always so sweet, darling. Like, I don't know. I'm like, you go for it. I'll take the sweetness. I'll be sweet back. So that's how that goes. And then the next question was, the most challenging thing about making friends. And honestly, it's not about making friends. It's about keeping the friends. I can make friends left and right. I will, but a lot of people get jealous with me. A lot of people don't like that I have a lot of friends, or they don't like how I'm too happy for them, or like because I'm a bitch, and they don't like that. But when I'm your friend, like, I will always have your back. I will be there for you, but I won't put up with shit either. That's the thing. I have my standards. I have set my grounds, and that's okay. And I'm gonna do it same to you. So that's how I feel with that. The next question is, what's my favorite part about living in Minnesota? I live in the cities. I am living my life. I am going to have fun. There's always something going on. I work a lot. I make money. I do things for me. I think Minnesota being by myself is just the most healthiest thing I've ever done. And that's, people a lot of people have to live with a relationship or move with someone, be a roommate. And realistically, at the end of the day, you gotta learn to be you by yourself. You can't learn to be you with all these other people. And that's the truth. I have felt like I've grown up in the last 3-4 months because I realized I'm a badass bitch. I'm gonna go do what the hell I want, and I'm gonna go do it when I want to do it. And I'm gonna do it now. That's usually my philosophy. So that's how I am, and I love to go party. I love to go have fun with my life. Because you know what? A wheelchair is not me. I'm like anyone else. I'm gonna go have fun. I'm gonna go be a badass. So I'm gonna go do it. So you guys all need to have that concept in this world. Like, life is too short. Live it like there's no tomorrow. Go live your life. Have no regrets with tomorrow. So I feel like that's just something that's very powerful of me living in Minnesota. What made me decide? Well, I didn't really have really close family in Michigan. So I moved here close to my sister, and I went to come visit last Thanksgiving, and I was just talking. I was like, I would like to come move here. This would be just really nice. Just talking is a joke. We've always talked about when we were younger to move close to my sister, because my sister's been here for like 10 years, 11 years. So, the whole family, but my mom and brothers don't want to do that, and we're just not really all connected as well. So I just felt like, you know what, I need to make myself better. This pandemic just realized I was just at my worst, and I needed to get up and just try again and go try something new. So that's what I did with this, and I think it's the best thing I've ever done in my entire life. Like, my sister's my best friend. She's my world. We do a lot of things together. Like, every weekend, we did go out for lunch or whatever, dinner, and now we go shopping, or we go cook something together. Like, that's what we do now, because we're like, if we don't see each other once or twice a week, it's not normal. Before we were not seeing each other maybe once, twice a year if we're lucky. That's pretty much it. So I think that's just very powerful. Like, me and my sister are like best friends. We both have a busy life. We both work a lot. But we still make time to see each other. So that's she's my world and I'm her world. So I think that's just a really good thing. And the last question is, I love this question. It's so random, but it's so me. How much money do I spend on clothes a month? This is gonna be a really good point. Because I make up a lot of money, I have money extra at the month to go do things I want to do. I have stuff to save, but I would say probably about $400 a month. Like, I love my money. My clothes. I love fashion and shoes, and that is me. Like, I love clothes. I love fashion. I haven't had it, growing up, so I'm gonna make the best of it. nice stuff, name brand. And so that's just my thing. I think that's just, I deserve it. I'm and my makeup will add that too. But I think I deserve to have what I want because I made it this far, and that's how you gotta have that philosophy. A lot of people are going through shit right now. A lot of people are going through hard times. But don't let this hard time make an excuse to give up in this world. Because you know what? I could have not been here in this world this year. I'm going to tell you that. There's just more to it. But I could have been done with this, gone. Not alive on this world. So, at the beginning of this year. So, just knowing that I took from, being dead, practically, to living in the cities, having a nice place, working a good job, making a lot of friends, having family around, living my life to the fullest. And I think, encourage everything. There are a lot of grateful things in this world, but there are going to be a lot of tragics. It's reality of life. It's hard. It's something you don't want to see, but it's something we're all going to see. We don't know when, but we just have to expect it. And I hope you guys really take what you love, what you're thankful for this year, and just really hope this pandemic taught you how to realize what you have, not what you want, because what you want can wait, but what you have, be appreciated, because tomorrow's not promised. And always live without regrets. Always leave everything in the past, leave it as, let go of a lot of things in this world, because you know what, tomorrow's not promised. And do you want to die miserable? No, you want to die with everything on your bucket list, all these dreams. Yes, in reality, we can't go travel to Europe. Yes, there's whatever. But we can make the best of what we have now with living the fullest life. And the reality of it is, it's up to you. So I hope you guys really took this Q&A a good adventure. Did you guys have your little tea together, your little coffee, watching it? I don't know if you're watching in the morning or later. I don't know. But I hope you guys had a great evening watching this. And I will see you guys around. If you liked it, hit and like that subscribe button. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Let me know what I could do better. And I think my next one is actually going to be another Q&A, but it's going to be on relationships. Like boyfriend, girlfriend relationships. I'm going to talk about that. So that's going to be a very interesting one. If you guys have any questions you want to put in for the next one, please let me know. I would love to hear about that. That's going to be a girly girl talk. It's going to be fun. But I hope you guys had a good time.